Guys, welcome back. Right now there's nobody. There's nobody. So what this one's all about is I figured it was just as easy because I already had the camera and everything all set up, and we'll just do an update on what is in the box where the fundraiser starts. But first things first. First things first. Uh, have a little let's see. Don't judge. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Gonna make up a quick Bloody Mary. I be starting with the Saint and sauce. Armarsh, welcome aboard. Gonna, first thing, life hack. The first thing you do is lose the little stopper that slows down how much fun you can have. So we'll give that a whirl. And then little Cutwater Spicy V8. Steve, welcome aboard. Boyer Ranch? Yeah. Let's see here. I like it to be about a 50-50. So there's a little bit left in the pre-made Bloody Mary mix, and the one thing that's nice about this stuff is it does get you in the game pretty good. And then my secret recipe, which is spicy V8, along with all the extra shit I add in there. Okay, I need a tactical stir stick. That'll be provided by Craftsman. Okay. You guys got to make sure when you're done you clean your shaft. Douglas? Okay. So cheers to all you internet hooligans. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Cutler water's already got a pretty decent spiciness to it, but you want to pick up your game, Satan will get that done for you. Satan sauce. Pick that up on eBay. If you're a fan of mustard, that's right, Stalker Steve. This is the backside of hell right here. The when I'm doing the brew, that's where the camera sits right there. So just hey, let's just hang out for a little bit. Again, this is just since I did the drawing for the Crate Club, I like the way that went, and figured instead of bringing out the camera and editing a video, we'll just do this live. And this is just what is in an update, because I've been asked where we stand. Truth hurts, so here it goes. We had huge issues with that other company. A lot of, I'm just gonna say, a lot of what was spread from them is total BS, and there's a few people that really got suckered in. It's really too bad. But the gentleman that used to run that organization left and started it over. And this is Troy Oakham. Troy takes veterans very, very serious. I'm telling you, when you can privately look a guy in the eyes and ask him some hard questions, rumors that are out there. You can tell by facial expressions, response, body language, and I have to say that I fully trust and I'm on board with Troy and Warrior Battalion. Uh, when when this I don't know how to I can post a thing in the comment, I guess. This is, if we could actually raise some money right now while I'm standing here talking to you guys, I would very much appreciate it. Uh, there, I put the link. I put the link in the chat room. That is to the donation page. Everybody that makes a $10 donate for, well, you can make $1,000. That would be awesome. For every $10 that you donate, you are going to get your name in the hat for the drawing for the bug out bag right now. If you put bug out bag, so when you go over and maybe I can just screen share this for a moment. You go over. Hang on. Share screen. Yeah, I don't need any of those tips. Select the window. Should be that one. Yes. Allow. Okay. When you make a donation over here, let's see, right up here, you click that to make a donation, and for every $10 that you're donating, like say you put $20 in, you're going to get 2 entries into the bug out bag. But make sure in your comment when you're making it, make sure you write, BOB, bug out bag, so that we know that the donation that you are making is towards that. A lot of guys just come on over, and they make a donation, and it's simply to make a donation. It's not necessarily put towards any particular item. Zippy, good morning, Zippy. Good morning, everyone. So like today, let's see. Right now, as it stands, there's $650 in there, and the latest donation was made 8 days ago by Smile Money. Much appreciated, Smile Money. I'm going to keep refreshing this, and I'd really like to see some donations made today. Like I said, for every $10 and you put bug out bag or BOB, will go towards everything in this box. And as you see right now, your $10 isn't a great investment, but I am going to show you the items here. I'm not really planning on talking about them too much unless somebody asks, which is another reason that I thought, hey, let's just do this live. Oh yeah, maybe start with the obvious. It's a bug out bag. Over at the Brew channel, I asked the question, would you like to see this in the gray bag or a sand bag? And the winning vote by quite a bit was to go with this gray pack. It has a nice backer on it, so that if you have something in there that's pokey, like salty Showback's wiener, that you won't, because he's naked. Then again, I guess if he wore it like this. So either way, you have a layer here to help keep you from just some little area for some ventilation. Then it's got the padding on the wraparound. I said wraparound part. Got a lot of good molly webbing on the outside. 2 side compartments, top compartment. Get into it like this. has a nice back compartment in there. Otherwise, you can open it up completely. So this is, and of course, right now I've got more things, and things keep showing up. Again, I'll keep saying this. I'd like to see some donations made while we're here live. And if you have items that you want to put in here, I will. If you when this hits over on the YouTube side, I'll make sure to put the email address so that you can get a hold of me if you already don't have it. It's ebomey.channel at Gmail, but I'll put a link in there. Or if one of you guys have it and you want to share it, go right ahead. So that is the start of the bug out bag. Maybe I'll go some of the smaller stuff first. There's some it's like a really miniature cord. I don't know if you'd consider it paracord or not. We'll just say a small cord dispenser. Fire starter. So you can start that fire. It also has a Alone with Company rape whistle on the other side. Good morning, Christopher. I miss you. A headlamp. USB rechargeable. Let's see, 500 lumens from Glowco. A window punch if you need to either get in or out of a vehicle. The doors won't open, or maybe this is part of your rescue kit. It's spring loaded, so as you push it against something, it charges it, and then it deploys the breaker, so it'll shatter a window. Alone with Company. This is right up your alley, right here, baby. We got some wind protection. Salty Shellback will have to apply that. Some fire starter. These things are kind of cool. You can break them off and put them in various spots with your kindling and get your fire going. And matter of fact, Salty just had a good video discussing. There's so many people talking about your preps. Oh, you got to have this and you got to have that, and like all of this stuff could apply for your preps. You just have to remember the most important thing you can prep is you. So, you may have this shit all piled up in your basement, your garage, in a bug out bag. This is the bug out bag that I have if we go out to the shack or shooting. If I know there's any weird stuff going down in history, like during the presidential election, I always had that in the vehicle. Going to be taking a little a trip out to go see John Solar in Maine, and of course this will be in there. And there's everything in there from first aid stuff to fire starter stuff to food, defensive stuff. A lot of medical supplies. It all kind of started as medical supplies, but if you're prepping all this stuff and you say to yourself, oh yeah, that fire starter, that looks like it'd be really cool. Well, maybe you should take the opportunity to try stuff. You know, in the event that you lose power, are you ready for being able to do lighting, to cook your food? You know, everything's going to start deteriorating pretty rapidly if you don't have power for your refrigerator and stuff like that. That's why having dry goods and stuff, and lots of the MRE style survival foods. I'm a victim of the same thing. I have uh, almost 3 cases of survival stuff over there. I have another backpack already filled with survival stuff, and I have yet to even try one of them. I mean, I'm going off the premise that Joey, good morning. Hey Joey, here's something you can't do right now. Well, you probably could. I'm sure a lot of that stuff just really tastes terrible, but it's there to make you make it another day. So if you're prepping stuff, make sure you're prepping you and you know how to use the stuff. Yeah, this hangs inside your toilet and has a motion sensor, and yeah, not sure. A gun cleaning kit, and I believe this guy has capabilities of rifle and pistol. Yeah, you got your brushes, an AR bore brush, and then it's one of the ones that works with the cable instead of solid rods. Stalker Steve. Pair of mechanics gloves. Oh, sorry. A pair of operator gloves. This was a knife that was one of the items that was in our bottle ship game that one of the boys won and then donated it back to Justin. Classy, very classy. A tourniquet, which is good, and I'll segue that in. I just had Tardisius send out some items for now or in the future for Justin, and I decided of the 2 items that he sent, this kit, the bug out bag needed a med, a first aid kit in it. So this is a 112 piece first aid kit. I don't know if it has a tourniquet in it, but you can never have too many tourniquets. Missing any? Again, if you guys have a question or a comment along the way here, this is a good opportunity to the chat room. Obviously, if I just did a regular video, I would not be able to. Yeah, Salty says that Tiny Tina should be in the preps for those lonely nights when you want someone to talk to. Tiny Tina's laying over there. I just didn't think she made a good background item. Thank you, Salty. Just topping off the bloody. Okay, let's see. We have some grenade soap. Pops Quest. Morning, Pops Quest. A Bloody Mary. God, what kind of a guy would be drinking a Bloody Mary at this time of the morning? Here, let me throw out my garbage. Oh, yeah. Actually, Christine and Jules are upstairs right now preparing breakfast. Jeremy and Caitlin, if they're not here already, will be here soon. The last of the weekend fun, and then back to normal. Hell yeah, Pops Quest. Hell yeah, brother. It's a roughly a 50-50 mix of Cutwater, 10% Bloody Mary mix, spicy V8, fresh ground pepper, just a little bit of salt. I've been really cutting sodium out, and then even though the Cutwater's spicy, I gotta add a little bit of Satan sauce to it. Okay, back to the content. Let's see. How many are in here? 12 6-inch, 12-hour non-toxic glow sticks. You know, snap, glow. Those are good to have if you're marking a trail or something. Let's see. This is I think this is a fire starter kit. Finely ground wood fiber and wax. Okay, so it's just a more of a peel and place and light and fire. We made fire. Got a thermos. Sharky from across the big pond. Sharky. Sharky, there's the bottle that is waiting for you to come visit, and the Octomore 10-3 is sort of in a holding pattern. I'm not making any promises, but the goal is to share some of that with you also. Let's see, Lord and Field. This is some eyes. Or should I say, to protect your eyes. I don't know which way. Like normal in my life, I don't know which way is up and up. There you go. No, it was the other way. Okay, so basically you have your range glasses, and then it has smoked, clear, red, yellow, and orange, and see what's on them. Clear is on them, so these must be mirrored. From Lord and Field. Something I got from the battle box. See, now this is one of those deals where if someone from Battle Box or Crate Club happens to watch this, I truly appreciate the sponsorship and reviewing those boxes, because if there's items in here that I cannot use, I do not put them on a shelf and store it. I usually put them in one of two, well, there's three places now. I have some items for over at the Brew channel for bottle ship, and we play a little, remember the old game of Battleship? Well, it's Bottle Ship. When you when all the ships are sunk, there's going to be 4 people that have sunk ships, maybe multiple wins, and then those names go in a hat, and I give an item away. Sometimes it's something like this. This particular round is actually a bottle of whiskey. Then things go to the other place that most stuff goes is to Justin's Final Mission. And then I also put a care package together for Jay Wolf, the owner of Elite Ammunition, for his Boy Scout troop. And it makes me feel pretty good when I find out that Jay has given some of these items to some of his Boy Scouts that just can't afford to go out and do this on their own. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So some eyes. There is a couple of tactical mag pouches with the molly webbing, so you can attach it to molly webbing. 2 of those. Some paracord. This happens to be glow in the dark paracord. 100 feet. A multi-tool. I watched a guy do a video on these fairly inexpensive multi-tools, and I kind of just wanted to check it out to see what the quality is like, because I'm a multi-tool snob in one way or another. I've probably used every brand that's out there, and you know, this was I think it was $23, and I have to say that overall I like the fact that the pliers are spring loaded. They do align and grasp pretty good, and then you can access the tools without having to open it up. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it comes with a sheath, so that's in there. They have a rain gear. I did a test run on it. Fits nice. Has a nice hoodie. A Spyderco mat. This was kind of cool. It's a little fold up like camp chair. These are the if you're sitting on like wet ground, you can snap these feet on, which makes it harder for it to sink away on you. But it's a shorter chair. Uh, I did have J Dog give her a try. He was like, "I don't want to sit in that damn thing. I'm just gonna break it." He did not. A Gerber, just a kind of just a Gerber knife. What I liked about this is it had this like clip lanyard on it, so that you could throw it on a keychain, or maybe on the molly webbing of the pack, something to have it outside, easier to get to. It also has a pocket clip on it, and it's a real nice low ride pocket clip. Simple strap. Just you got to do some tie down or whatever. You yank off whatever you need, and you're good. It's see, there's a 20 feet. Cut the length. You can even use it for like doing repairs. Again, it's one of those things where it kind of falls under the what could I think about doing with it now, versus when you need something like this and you happen to have it. The Solo Stove. Again, I don't know if you're really going to be doing much of, like, say, cooking big items. You might be able to pull off a small pan sitting on here, and some eggs or whatever. But more than likely, just warming up water, or warming up coffee. Steve. Stalker Steve. Pitbull Tactical Universal Mag Carrier. The only thing, well, I guess not the only thing, it doesn't work with the Desert Eagle. It doesn't work with the Desert Eagle, but the only thing I've been kind of disappointed on this guy is it doesn't work with my FN57. The FN57 mag is just a little bit too too wide for it. But it's a self-adjusting. It's basically two pieces with that exoskeleton rubber like bungee around it, so it expands to work from a 1911, a G19, G20 mags work in here. But wait, there's more. They do not advertise this, but I've been using one of these for a multi-tool, so that I don't have to keep putting it in the leather strap or the nylon case that it came with. So it actually worked for like a Leatherman or the Victorinox. A couple of perimeter alarms. You stake it in the ground. You put a 22 blank in it, and then run like some fishing line, or even that really thin black Smile Money. He is in the wind. And Smile Money was the last donation and a frequent donator. So if you want to make a perimeter alarm, you stake this in the ground, you put a 22 blank in it, and you can run fishing line or anything over to, say, a tree or a stump or a rock or whatever, and you charge it, and then you put your string on there, and when someone moves it, it drops like a firing pin, and bang. So a couple of those. Let's see, it's got the sheath. So you got a little multi-tool, an axe. It does come with the fire rod and a sheath for it. Yeah, I believe that's, let's see, sheath, flint, igniter. Paracord. Obviously, if you needed paracord for something, you could steal it from the handle. Getting down there. Breakfast is probably almost ready. So, Modern Spartan Systems, their starter kit. I have used all of these items, and I have to say that I have nothing against any of theirs. Their Spartan Accuracy Oil is pretty good. The Carbon Destroyer, the Copper and Lead Destroyer. I actually used that recently with that bore camera that I showed you guys, and I have used their Crystal Clear for cleaning like the optics on stuff. Obviously, this is a communist YouTube. This is what socialism is like. I actually cannot physically touch this because that's just censorship is what it is. So we got the Spartan system in here. Let's see. Send along an extra squirter for the Stalker Steve. I said squirter. An extra squirter for the Crystal Clear, and then they also send a little of their accuracy grease. You can do that if you're doing any kind of a trigger job, or some people will put grease on the slide of your guns while you're doing your cleaning. I've seen it all, and the way you run your gun, I am not here to judge. I've seen everything from greasing the slides, no pun intended, to oil to dry. I know, a few of you radicals, you just like to take her dry. Let me do an update, see if we've moved the marker at all. When we started this live, we were at $650, and we are at $681. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You guys just like messing with John Solar, don't you? $681. So something good has already come out about doing this update. And again, like I said, there was a couple of new items since the last time we were here. Let's see. We have the folding saw. These things are another a must if you're gonna have. I mean, just to have it in your vehicle. I mean, how many of you live in a an outlying area where you could be stranded somewhere and not be able to go forward on your traveling because a tree was down or something like that? Stalker Steve. Yeah. Oh, I see you're talking to Harmarsh. I just sent the package to Harmarsh. Harmarsh got a knife and David Brown's books. Here's a shameless plug. This is something else that I would really appreciate. You guys going over and checking out uh, Christine and David Brown's book. Hashtag Be Like Ed. Celebrating a life well lived. You can get this over at davidjbrownbooks.com. And if you're hearing me talk about this for the first time, there is 21 entries into that book from a bunch of you guys. So hang on, I don't mean to waste anybody's time, but let me find you the link for that. This is the shit that uh, Joey normally does for me. Okay, let me see if. Oh my God! It actually showed up at the top of a search. Okay, here we go. Okay, and if you guys want to check that out, especially any of you that yeah, missing the link boy, there's my money. Any of you that knew Ed, or any of you that followed Ed on his channel and interacted with him, it's the book is a great read, but the stuff that I found that was really special in there were the entries from you guys. A call out went out there for anybody that wanted to submit something that was going to get published in the book, and anybody that submitted something to David, it was published and it's in there for you to read everybody's individual thoughts about Ed. I I miss Ed dearly daily, and I think about Ed all the time. As a matter of fact, I have Ed's gun on me right now. But thanks to the fact that this is communism at its best, known as YouTube, I can't touch it. So having a good way to make yourself maybe you're cutting a tree parts out of the way to rescue yourself. Maybe you're just doing it to make a fire. But I have a folding bow saw in my bug out bag right here. I wouldn't not want to have something like this with me. I'm in an area that it's real possible to be somewhere and not being able to maybe a windstorm or something has put a tree down and now I'm stuck somewhere. Am I being told to hit the refresh button one more time? It was at $681 and it's at $681. Okay, and I believe the last item that I haven't shown you yet is the Gerber Lmf. This is the most given knife by me. I ended up getting one and I loved it so much that I gave it away as a Christmas gift. I purchased it again. I gave another one away as a Christmas gift, and I I had to put one of these. I had to put one of these in the bag. Very versatile sheath. You can have it directly on your belt, and what I love about this one is you could have it on your belt like this, which would make it ride a little bit higher. You can have it on your belt like this, which will bring it down even more. It has the strapping if you want to do the leg strapping on it. It does. I have never used it because for me it's kind of like it does have a sharpening port in there where you can draw the knife through. I guess if I was out somewhere and I messed it all up, then so be it. Oh, I wonder if this is okay on YouTube. Never even thought about that. Because after all, once the government, once there's enough people that that are there to help us lose all of our rights. If we were to go the way of Australia and England, which those people right now are the biggest supporters of the United States of America and us. You talk to somebody from Australia and England, and they're like, never, ever allow that to be given up. Never, ever allow that. We have that to make sure that we put down a tyrannical government. Our founding fathers did not grant us the Second Amendment so that we could go kill Bambi. I mean, it works well for that. But they gave us that because they just got rid of a tyrannical government and they wanted to make sure that it never happened again. And how do you make sure that it never happens again? You put down the tyrannical government. So the Gerber Lmf is just a beast. It has a kind of a little bit of a gush, if that's a word, Smile Money. A gushy kind of handle. It feels good in the hand. It runs all the way up so that if your hand is wet or oily or whatever, you're still not going to slide past this and possibly onto the knife. It has the holes. You can use paracord or I don't know, the intestines of a paracord to put this. Use this as a stick to gather food. The back end, again, you could break glass, heads, whatever you need. Hammer. It's a very heavy, well-made knife. And again, I love the Gerber Lmf so much. I just keep ending up putting them in scenarios like this where other people get to experience them. And again, if you don't want to do the leg straps or whatever, you can just easily take all those right off of there. Uh, Again, if you want to put it on molly webbing, it has the multiple areas back here. So I've just been a big fan of the Gerber Lmf. And if you right now are searching to find out how much it costs for you to pick up one, uh, you don't waste your time anywhere but Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It was $20 cheaper on Smoky Mountain than it was on Amazon. And that's the last item. Oh, no, one more. Stephen Bush is like, yeah. I didn't leave it last. I just didn't see it. Forgot all about it. Their flashlight from my least favorite flashlight manufacturer. The quality of their lights are up there. Their customer service sucks. Olight is just a hideous service company. Unfortunately, their stuff works. Or should I say, fortunately, their stuff works. Otherwise, it'd be a double whammy. Okay. Let's see. Harmarsh, small money. Sharky says the LMF over there is 150. I think I paid 89 at Smoky Mountain. It was a while back. Prices could vary. So, okay, guys. Hang on. I'll click the button. Then we're gonna get out of here. Appreciate it, guys. We have rolled it to $700. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes. Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Stalker Steve. Steve, thank you very much. In case someone is actually wondering about the, hang on. Thank you to you guys. I actually have I have to do a math update. Let's see. $50. You know, even numbers just make life so much easier for math guy. Because I know there's a few of you that were wondering exactly where we stand right now. We have had $257.21 donated, and our goal was $1,500. So we have $1,242 yet to go. You just want to see if you could bust in on a live.
How are you?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Wait, I can give you a jingle back in a moment. I figured you knew we were on the air.
Oh shit, no, I've been watching a movie. Okay, just I'll text you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Clyde. I figured, well, he was in the last one. Okay, so as of right now, our goal for every $10 that you donate, you get one entry in towards the bug out bag. Our goal was $1,500 before we did the raffle, and right now that means we need $1,242 to go. So, but I thank you guys for putting some in there. What you got going, Stalker Steve? Stalker Steve says they sent him an apology letter for slow shipping. Fine, I don't care. I hope some idiot from Olight's listening. Olight had several now. Now, unfortunately, several of these sales. You see the big YouTubers saying in 1 week, Olight is gonna have a big special, and they did. They had when they introduced their weapon light. I wanted to buy one. I wanted to buy one. I didn't send them. I'm not pissed off because I sent them an email saying, "Hey, send me a light to review." I simply tried to buy it that night. The system crashed. They put up a saying that because there was such an overload that they were going to extend the sale. Never got in. I sent to this moment in time. I think for just that sale, I sent 5 email messages. Not a single response back from a single one. Yet they still send me emails saying, "Hey, we got a 10% sale on this," or "We've got this coming out." Lousy customer service. I will, and Stalker Steve, until they send me an apology letter, I will not spend a dime. I will not spend a dime on Olight. There's other companies out there that have great products also, and if you have lousy service, I'll go somewhere else, which is exactly what I plan on doing. Okay, guys, that is the Justin's final mission bug out bag. If you have something, get in contact with me. If you have something you'd like to donate into the bag, otherwise, the links will be. I'll be heading over as soon as we get done with the live broadcast. I'll go over and make sure that the links are in there so that you can get a hold of me through email, and that you have the proper links for Justin's final mission over at Warrior Battalion. And please go over and show some love for Justin, and you might end up with something like this kit, because this right now is just a fill-in. Because hey Clyde, hey Warrior Battalion, awesome. Yes, check out the links for Warrior Battalion and for Justin. And again, my goal was to just show you what was in the bug out bag. Normally, we do some kind of a rifle. We have a couple things that we're trying to work on right now, but holy cow, I used to be able to do a video like this, and by the end of the day, I had at least 3 more sponsors that were going to send a bolt carrier group, or a full upper and a full lower, or anything like that. And right now, this mission has basically been sitting on the back burner for almost 2 years. The only thing I have is a bolt carrier, and a nice bolt carrier, and an over-the-top barrel from Faxon Firearms. It is a fluted match-grade barrel for an AR-10, and the goal was to build and have custom painted a one-of-a-kind AR-10. That is just one of the many things. One of the many things. I'm just noticing. You know, heck, as long as we're interacting, I'm more than happy to stand here and talk about Justin's final mission. This is, I'll be brutally honest, this is the only reason that the ebomey channel still exists. I have a couple really cool sponsors. I have made the greatest of family friends. I call them family. I have had so many awesome people. Brian, you some bitch, we need to get together sooner than later. Steve, Sharky, I look forward to the day that you come across the big pond. But I have just when we lost Justin to cancer, so many of us picked up that battalion, and we have to keep doing this. We have lowered the amount of veteran suicide. We've had issues with who we were originally with, but the good people from there are now the great people with Warrior Battalion. So, yeah, and as Warrior Battalion themselves pointing out, we have one of the people that is on board with Warrior Battalion is John Fitch, and John's a cool dude, man. I tell you, I don't know where I've made the comment about this, but I'll make it right now. When we were sitting with the video all up, and we had me and John and Joey and Johnny and Troy Yoakum, and then all of a sudden John popped in on screen. It was like John is a long-haired version of Justin, and I was completely I was completely caught off guard. Troy, I was completely caught off guard. The first, in all the time that I have been friends with Justin, I had never had any interaction with John. It's just so, yeah. I was shocked. Uh, you look at John Fitch, and you know who his brother is, and John's a great guy. I really enjoyed the video chat that we did with him. We should shoot for an opportunity to do another one of these. You know what, Troy? We need to figure out me, you, and John, and John Solar. We can do a locked and loaded. We think we have this figured out, and we can do a simulcast so that the audio is going to go to Spreaker, our home base, and Christine's show. We've been down. Yeah. Actually, I've had a haircut since the bald incident. Um, we were gone. We were gone from Spreaker for almost 3 weeks, or 3 weeks. But I think we figured out the audio, and because of that, we're back on Spreaker, and it was awesome. Christine's show. She had Saturday night. She had 23 countries, not 23 people, 23 countries. Oh, look, nothing like in-house intercom. Breakfast is gonna be ready in 10 minutes. So yeah, she had 23 countries on Saturday, and the numbers for our over at Spreaker, there's at least 1,000 live listeners. Spreaker stopped letting us know what that number is. They really don't care about us live. They like us in podcast. So this coming Friday is going to be my first locked and loaded back on Spreaker in over 3 weeks. So I don't know if we're gonna do this right away, but we now do have the ability to simulcast, so we can do live to the ebomey on YouTube, and we can do the audio to Spreaker. The only reason that I dislike this over here is because YouTube has really turned into a bunch of commie pinko losers. I mean, you can't touch a firearm. Oh my God! Bet you I can touch a. Never mind. Just leave it alone. Just gonna leave it alone. So, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. We got together with family, so it was great. So I will be slipping upstairs for some breakfast. Oh, Clyde wants some cowbell. I tell you what, I know a bunch of you don't like the cowbell, but I want a cowbell for the fact that I want a cowbell for the fact that a couple of you came over here. Well, more than a couple now. We've had another one. Thank you, Sharky. So we've had three great donations made in the time that I've been on here to tell you about Justin's bug out bag. So Clyde, I will give you some cowbell, and this cowbell goes out to the guys that donated here while we were live. So cheers, guys. And again, when this is done, I'll make sure I drop the links in over there for Warrior. But if it's not already, Warrior Battalion, the link so that you can go make a donation. And again, we are well now, thanks to Sharky, we're a little less, but we're about $1,200 away from being able to do the drawing for this, and we will continue to work on the AR-10. I do not want these lapses to happen again, so if we have to do a throw-in, maybe we'll throw in, maybe I'll purchase something off of Palmetto State, and we'll we'll do a AR pistol or a 300 blackout or a 1911. But we'll try our best to stay on top of this moving forward. And again, a big thank you to Warrior Battalion, because um, I wanted nothing to do with the other place, and Warrior Battalion and the guys behind it. Um, let's just say this: when you care more about helping a veteran than you care about the house that you live in, that is just a testament to the love and the support that the veterans will get going through Warrior Battalion and our Justin's Final Mission campaign. So a cheers and a big thank you to Warrior Battalion for making this possible. And if you're some business out there and you have some parts to make it possible for us to build this AR-10, that is what we are looking for. So thanks, guys, and I'm gonna go have some brunch with the family. We'll see you over at the Brew Channel a little later. Cheers, guys.